In today's video, we take a look at the deepest fear of every man, and this woman who falsely accused her ex of mistreating his kids.
Men are naturally hardwired to be repulsed by women that are hoes and promiscuous. Why? Shout out to my boy Rolo Tomasi. He talks about this all the time. Men want to be able to ensure paternity.
Yeah.
They want to know if you get pregnant and you have a child and I'm on the hook for paying for that child and taking care of you, etc., the kid is fucking mine.
A man's biggest fear, deepest fear, is to be with a woman and the kid is not his.
Meanwhile,
that this woman has no shame whatsoever.
Really bad because I felt so bad about it. I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, you know, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I like fabricated everything and like said certain things, and they like went to the door, and like there was a whole process. Like, I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because
if her ex is watching this video, then he has video proof of her admitting she falsely accused him, and he should sue her to get some sort of payback on her if it's possible.
what I said, like the way I AI'd, you know, like real AI, like fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So you faked bruises, you faked shit, and then you just made like an exaggeration story, and then
On their on his kids.
yeah.
Like, so then they came and they were like, oh, like, we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused. You know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, should have been nicer to me, bitch.
This just proves how soft the legal system has become for women, that they can do shit like this and get away with. It's a shame, because this is not the type of society or women that men went to war for, as called by this veteran here.
So upset that the things we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country's gone to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what our boys, that's not what they died for.
Yes, this is not the country men fought and died for. This is not the society men went to war to protect. These are not the type of women that men were willing to protect and provide for, and all of this is because the world lied to women, and that they have believed those lies, as called by this man here.
Let me ask you, why are they a priority now at 29?
I did definitely try to date around as I was on my career journey, and I just found that I wasn't finding successful matches. Either the guys were not serious, or
Have you approached your finding a mate with the same level of intensity, focus, and discipline as you have your career?
I recently started, but prior for the past 3 years, no.
Okay. What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
A year, a little over a year.
How long ago was that?
When I was 18 to 19.
So here's the thing. I feel empathy for women like yourself, because our country has lied to so many women. Get out there, get your degree, go work, enjoy your life, get your career, travel, do such and so forth. And then when you're ready to settle down, get married, as if it was that easy. As if you could just stop on a dime and turn around, and after 10 years of doing all this stuff, turn around and there'd be all these guys out here. And, you know, I would love to hear more women like yourself who 10 years ago, if you would have had this kind of mindset, you'd be in a completely different place.
Mm-hmm.
That's what needs to happen. We need to stop this crap, because we're making so many women who could be happily with somebody spinsters. It's not fair. See, I'm a man. I can have several lives. I can decide to get married again right now. And even people are like, why would you listen to a guy who's been divorced twice? You listen to Steve Harvey. He's been married 4 times. But I can still decide to do it and be successful. I can do that. But women, you don't have that, because women control access to sex, men control access to relationship. And the kind of men you want are rare by definition.
As he clearly said that women control access to sex and men control access to relationship, this is the primary reason why you get women like her who need therapy, and then they have a long list of demands that a man has to fulfill, and nothing about what he would get in return.
So my therapist asked me to make a list of what I want in a relationship with a future partner. And I am going to specifically reference a man because that's what I'm looking for. But I'm honestly curious if these things are asking a lot from a partner. So I'll share them with you. A man who can reassure me when I'm feeling insecure is a really, really big green flag to me. Because I will tell anybody I'm an insecure woman. It's the way I've always been, and I am working on it. I feel like this one kind of speaks for itself, but a man who is proud to have me as his girlfriend. That would be nice.
Listen how she says that she is an insecure woman, but it is the women who use this insecure card against men as a shaming tactic.
I want a man who continues to date me, who continues to put in that effort, even after 1, 5, 10, 20 years. Don't ever take me for granted. Someone who is excited. Sorry.
Put a sock in it.
Someone who is excited to come home to me.
I can't get excited.
I want a man who knows that I'm perfectly capable of doing things by myself, but will do things for me regardless.
If you are capable of doing things for yourself, then what do you need a man for? Go be happy by yourself like most men.
What do you rate your looks on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm gonna ask everybody.
Like a 7.
Like a 6.3.
Why would you not rate you guys a 10? Like, we should be rating ourselves a 10.
Stop the cap!
Can I just say something before you go ahead?
Yeah.
You know why you do that?
Why
everybody rates themselves a 6 or 8 or whatever? Because they are afraid of being arrogant. And it's not arrogant to be confident, to like yourself and to like your appearance.
But okay, there's a difference between confidence and thinking that you're on par with the most beautiful women in the world.